Hi guys, welcome back to the Fantasy Football Astrology channel. Here we are. This is going to be my very first video of the 2022 season. I've been in the background cooking up a lot of different ideas about what to give you guys this year. There's been an issue with my setup, so sorry I haven't got the videos out to you as readily as I would like to, but here we go. You guys have been giving me comments saying, hey, bring back your videos. We love your videos. And so I really appreciate the love, guys. It makes a big difference. And I'm glad that one of the guys said I sound like a yoga instructor. I thought that was fun. So inspired me to make this video today. I think I can get past this bug now. And so without further ado, guys, we all want to know who is this year's Cooper Kupp, right? This says next year's, I'm meaning this year. This upcoming year. Who is this year's Cooper Kupp? Now guys, to understand what happened last year with the Cooper Kupp situation, there was an immense level of astrological alignment, okay? So Stafford as an Aquarius, that's an air sign, throwing to Cooper Kupp as a Gemini, also an air sign, but this is also fixed going into mutable. So what you have here is a really, these are what I call like heavenly relationships. When the astrology works this well, and we saw the most prolific, one of the most prolific seasons in NFL history with this, guys. There's more to it than that. Last year, Jupiter was in Aquarius. Sean McVay's in Aquarius, Stafford's in Aquarius. So when Jupiter comes into your sun sign, that produces phenomenal effects for you. So this year, we're looking at two different signs. Jupiter's going to be fluctuating this year in and out of Aries and in and out of Pisces. Okay, so we want players who are under these signs. They're going to be getting a big boost in Jupiter. So that's what we're looking at, guys. Also something to consider that's not necessarily astrological, but Stafford and Kupp have facial similarity. Okay, so I always look for that as well, because that's the same thing that Bill Belichick and Tom Brady had. Okay, they're both brown-haired, blue-eyed. They have the perfect transition and the perfect elements. Okay, Aries to Leo. It's absolutely perfect, guys. You can't make this stuff up. The astrology is all over the place with the most successful combinations. So I'm going to run down this board here. I'm giving you guys 6 players to really consider in a much more strong fashion, and I try to rank them in the order of their strongest alignments, okay? So right up here at the top, guys, we're going to start with Jeudy. There's a big debate, Sutton versus Jeudy. Who's going to be the big guy to run away with this offense? So Jeudy as an Aries and Russell Wilson as a Sagittarius, this is the most perfect combination that you can have, okay? This is similar to Joe Montana to Jerry Rice, okay? You've got matching elements, you've got the quarterback as the mutable, and you've got the receiver as the cardinal, okay? So they're both fire signs. Russell Wilson as a Sagittarius. Cortland Sutton is a Libra, so that's like a Tyler Lockett. Okay, Russell Wilson should be familiar with that type of energy, although they prototype very differently in their body types and their athletic abilities. But Jeudy, guys, also at the beginning of the year is going to be, Aries is going to be having Jupiter come through. Okay, so I expect big things out of Aries this year, especially in the beginning of the season, and it'll start cooling off as Pisces comes back in, having Jupiter come back into Pisces. Okay, so that is the #1 guy. I'm valuing him very highly. I know you got DK Metcalf right there. You got you got Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's also really aligned right there. Some really good players for us to consider. But geez, if you got running a few leagues, I would say at least get them in a couple leagues here, guys. The alignment is immense. So that's that. Moving on to Brandon Ayuk. Now, this is an interesting one as well, because Pisces, once again, Jupiter is going to be in Pisces. It already was in Pisces. It's since moved to Aries, and later on in the season, it's going to move back in there. Guys, I have it on from a personal NFL scout, okay, who's seen this guy running in practice. last year, the reason he burned us so bad was simply because he came in out of shape, okay? So with Lance at quarterback, a Taurus, a fixed, wants to move into mutable, right? Fixed does not want to move into cardinal, which is what Deebo Samuel is. Now, I know they're going to be, prototyping plays for Samuel. They're planning to use Samuel, in the running back. I get all of that, but I'm still expecting a big emergence, especially towards the later of the year. He's going to get a big boost from Jupiter. I really like Ayuk. You can get him dirt cheap in some leagues. And Brett Coleman, NFL scout, says this guy, you can't cover this guy, okay? So expecting big things out of Brandon Ayuk. Coming down here now, guys, notice this. I have 3 players, back to back to back, all Detroit Lions players. What does that tell you, okay? Jared Goff, as a Libra, I expect Jared Goff, if you want to punt on quarterback this year and you want to wait till like the very, very last round to draft Jared Goff, you can get away with that. Probably, okay? Depending on how deep your league and yada, yada, yada. So there's so much alignment happening, not to mention Dan Campbell, their head coach, is in Aries, once again, with that Jupiter effect, okay, coming in. There is a lot to like about all of his receivers, okay? Amon-Ra St. Brown is a Scorpio, that's fixed. Jared Goff as a Libra, a Cardinal wants to move into that fixed. Air signs want to move into water. That's how the astrological wheel works, and that's what we're finding in football to be the most prevalent energy draw, okay? So that's that. Amon-Ra St. Brown, they're using him like a Deebo Samuel. They're using him like a Cooper Kupp, okay? Know that. Now, number 4, DJ Chark. He's a Libra. He's matching Libra with Jared Goff. Reports in camp is he's just absolutely eaten over there, okay? He's got better astrological alignment than he ever had back in Jacksonville with Minshew and so forth. So really looking out for DJ Chark. He's usually really cheap in the leagues anyway. And Jameson Williams, guys, polar opposites with Jared Goff. They attract like magnets. There's been some really good historical pieces that work together like that. Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill comes to mind. Jordy Nelson, Aaron Rodgers, they were polar opposites. There's quite a few. So Libra to Aries should be a really strong connection. If you've got an injured reserve spot, you should be valuing Jameson Williams extremely highly. Okay, he's one of the only injured players that you can get and put him on, that injured reserve spot and just wait for it, man. This guy, if you don't know, I mean, you should. I'm sure my listeners probably do, but this guy is unstoppable. He's uncoverable. So expecting big things out of Jameson Williams. And here's one. There's many guys, but Romeo Doubs, guys, there's more to it with Romeo Doubs than just the camp hype, right? There's been videos of him Aaron Rodgers throwing deep bombs to Doubs. He's an Aries. Rodgers, once again, is a Sagittarius, like Russell Wilson. So this is just an absolutely perfect match. It's going to be better than Christian Watson, who's a Taurus. It's going to be better than Amari Rodgers, who's a Libra. Alan Lazard as a Sagittarius, it's better than that. Sammy Watkins as a Gemini. Now remember, Jordy Nelson was also a Gemini. I'm kind of keeping my eye on Sammy Watkins, okay? Because it is a really good match. But Romeo Doubs, if he starts emerging, I might not even draft him, but if it's worth the draft position at the very end. But keep your eye on Romeo Doubs. I'm hearing good things. Rodgers can get the ball to anybody, so we gotta monitor that. That's it, guys. Let me know what you want to hear in the next video. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and have an awesome day.